think are the key turning points on your club's journeys?
Well, initially when I took over, it did seem quite a daunting thing that we were taking on, even though I've worked in the setting for 30 years. Actually, when it got to like the nitty-gritty of what we actually needed to be doing, there were a lot of things that we weren't really doing, and we needed some direction in the way we wanted to go and help. Obviously, when I contacted Clybiau Plant Company, and it just sort of gave us the confidence to know that we could do it, and gave us the specifics of what we actually needed to do, and it gave us some order how we were going to do it and the time scales, and it just put everything in place really of what just to help us really, and we really did need the help at that point.
What role did the structured toolkits like the out of school assessment, safeguarding health check?
Well, it was everything in a way, because even though I knew what needed to happen, I needed to see it in like a formal structure. I needed to know exactly what needed to be, and we just worked our way through it, and we just went from it from one bit to the next bit in an order, and it just really helped.
How did you prepare for your Clear Inspectorate Wales inspection?
Well, we hadn't been inspected since 2019, and I was pretty sure it was coming. We just slowly worked through the toolkit provided by you, and just, I don't know, we just gave ownership over to the children. We just changed quite a lot of... It was quite hard because we'd been sort of in this way of working for quite a long time, and I just felt that the children needed to have a bigger voice in here, and we just sort of worked from there, started from there really. It took a while, it didn't happen overnight.
What kind of changes did you make?
Just loads of changes. The children now, they just decide everything that happens here really. They just have a voice for everything that we do, everything we celebrate, or if we're going to buy something new, we just let them choose. And sometimes I just let them come on the computer with me, and I'll say, do you like the look of this? And sometimes I give them a clipboard. We've just done it now actually to canvas for what improvements we can make to the outside, and sometimes they ask for things which are not doable, but a lot of the time they obviously have the best ideas. They want like a playhouse outside, and if we can do it, we do it. Like, we do rely a lot on loose parts, and we go to the resource centre and we use that, but it's all from the children's perspective really.
So what did achieving an excellent rating in wellbeing mean to you and the team?
Everything.
And the children?
Everything. It just, of all of it, I don't know, it was just it's just the reassurance. I think, particularly me and Sue, we needed to know that we were doing, like, obviously we're a team, but it starts at the top, and we just, I don't know, it just meant everything. We knew we were doing, we never think we're doing a brilliant job, but it made us realise that we can do this, and like the feedback I've had from the parents, it means everything really.
Mm-hmm. How has that impacted upon your Welsh language in the setting?
Well, it's been great, because we started to do a few new things, and we started to do the word of the day, and we try and we've got a little sign outside saying what activities we're going to do, and we write it in English and Welsh. So the children are learning, and sometimes they tell us things that we don't know, but we've sort of gone on the journey together with the children, because we're learning new things all the time. And if we can do something in Welsh, we do. Like, we play bingo now in Welsh, and when I'm taking the reg to, the children will answer in Welsh. If we can include it, we will, as much as we can.
Can you tell us about your anti-racism journey, and how the toolkit has influenced your setting?
Well, Sue and I both have been on the DARPO course, and we just found it brilliant really. You think you've got it all covered, but it sort of opened our mind to what we thought we were doing really just wasn't enough. We needed to do a lot more. We were pretty inclusive, we think we are, but it just sort of made us sort of rethink some things, and we've tried to just add different things. And what we've been doing actually from that course, we've been doing this thing where we choose a country a month, but we let the children choose the countries. And we've just been basing all our activities on that country. This month we're doing Japan, and we're going to make sushi. Like, we ask the children what they want to do, and they'll go around and talk. And I always buy a book and a music CD for that country, and then we just work it from there. But obviously we do celebrate the other festivals alongside at the same time. So it's just it's just opened our minds to the.
So what advice would you give to other clubs going through a similar transition?
Well, definitely come to you straight away. Just like I needed the confidence that you've sort of given us to sort of go forward, because I did have doubts whether I could actually do this at some points, because it's just a massive undertaking and it just feels like a loss sometimes. And if you've got a structure and like a tool to know what you actually need to do, it just really helps. It just puts everything in its place. So yeah, it's been really helpful.
How can Clybiau Plant Cymru continue to support you in your setting moving forward?
Well, I use your website once a week, I would say, just to check different things, just to look at policies and trying to adapt them to my own policies. And I find it quite interesting just reading other people's. I like to know what other people are doing in other clubs, and all that information is on there. And just for your structure, really, your whole structure, you need it, even on your day-to-day to everything in the background. Just really a very good website.